Hi Pratap, it's great to hear your voice.
Yes, thank you, Kate.
It's been quite a week since the earthquake. What's it like today,
Yeah,
5 days after?
it's still getting better now, but it's still feeling very sad. There's a lot of people out there who are waiting for support and relief assistance, but also feeling better that more and more rescuers and relief workers are reaching to the community in remote areas.
Okay. We spoke right the day after the earthquake, but can you tell me exactly where were you when the earthquake struck and what did you do?
So that was a experience of lifetime. I was in Kathmandu with my family, my wife and son, in a five-story apartment, and it was 56 minutes past 11 when I just felt like some shock, and then it started increasing. So we were very frightened, and we wanted to go out using the stairs, but then it was like it was shaking very hard, and we were even not able to stand. So we waited for a minute, holding each other and getting support of wall, and then before we escaped from the flat, we remember that my wife was cooking still, and the gas stove was still on. So I ran into the kitchen to extinguish the gas. I was feeling like I was in a cardboard. Everything was sucking so
Oh my
badly,
goodness.
and then finally, almost towards the end of the tremor, we were able to get out of the building, and we were on the road. So actually, everybody was running out of the house and gathering on the road, and everybody was crying, like shouting, and after a few minutes, we were on the road. There was another tremor, big tremor. So we waited almost like 4 hours, and the tremor was coming like many tremors of above 4 Richter scale
Yeah, and
were
those are
there.
big.
So
I know it was a
yeah,
few days before you could travel from Kathmandu back to Pokhara.
yeah.
What was it like on the road trying to get out of Kathmandu Valley and along that very twisty highway over to Pokhara? How long did it take and what did you see on the way?
We waited for 4 days, and you can imagine we spent 2 days in the vehicle, sleeping in the vehicle overnight, and also we had one self-made plastic seat tent which we spent one night, and then almost on the fifth day we headed for Pokhara because also there was a lot of office work, and also we wanted to get the operation like relief work and other things to coordinate with the USC partner. You won't imagine like everybody like there is one road going out of the valley, and everybody was in that spot which is called Kalanki. On the way, we saw most of the vehicles going out of Kathmandu, very a small number of vehicles coming in. The roads were relatively calm, like in other time, but there was like one-way traffic. And we saw a lot of temporary tents placed outside the house, and so they were sleeping there for last 2, 3, 4 days there.
Yeah. I know that one of the areas, and it's an area I visited with you on a number of occasions, and our colleague Elodie was just there in Makwanpur. And I know they've been quite
Yeah.
hard hit, and they're not often listed as one of the districts needing a lot of assistance. Can you tell us what's been happening in Makwanpur?
Makwanpur was like kind of medium hit. There has been a lot of damage to the house, like more than 50% of the house were damaged beyond for the families, for the farmers to live in those houses. So they were actually out in the field, like out in the open, and waiting for support from outside. But the were in the livestock shed, and when the house collapsed, a lot of livestock was
Hmm.
died,
They were
and
lost.
also yeah. So there was with the collapse of the house, there was also damage of properties like the grains which was stored in the house. So maybe they will have less grain to eat. So that will be major thing. And also the rice planting season is coming. So I think as we hear from the partner that there would also be scarcity of rice seeds in the coming season. In other area, the Raswa is one of the highly hit district where there is a huge loss of life. More than 300 life has already lost and more. Of the program area, Raswa, Lalitpur, and Makwanpur has been major damage we have experienced than other districts.
What do you think some of the long-term issues are going to be?
The strategies from rescue to rehabilitation. Like first, we are putting our emphasis. Our partners are putting efforts in saving life, rescuing, helping to rescue, and also deliver immediate supplies, especially the tents and because there are huge damage to the house. They can't go in. And then food, of course, and then drinking water and the medicine. For the long term, we also need to focus on rehabilitation, especially helping family farms to rebuild and their farms, especially because also there is now there will be some loss of crops because they won't be able to tend much, and so there will be need for helping them out with seed, with small agriculture tools, maybe also helping with the livestock because that is the very key component of ecological farming.
What can Canadians do in the long term to be in partnership and support Nepal?
The kind of support which we have in USC Canada has been supporting in Nepal with the support of Canadian people is like helping the smallholder farmers to strengthen, to support, and then help them in the increased resiliency with this kind of shocks, with this kind of calamities which come. So supporting small farms, family farms, continuing that effort, that also builds the confidence of the farmers that somebody is out there also thinking of them and supporting them. So what I see is like continuing the kind of support which has been we have been receiving. That is a big help, and we really need this kind of support to work with our farmers. So thank you very much, and thanks to all the generous supporters in Canada.
Thank you so much for this time this morning, Pratap.